Hi guys, in this short video we're going to look at some stretching and mobility for the neck, shoulders and the upper back. Okay, it's just a short 10-minute video to help alleviate any stress and tension that you might have there, and as you can see it can be done sat down pretty much anywhere, but advisably obviously at a chair rather than a sofa or anything like that. It's something you could do on a daily basis as well, depending on how much tension you have there at any given time. But what we're going to do to start with is just some rolls with the head. So taking the ear down to the shoulder and just rotating through. Okay, we're going to do about 10 of these just to get a bit of warmth through the whole of the neck. Trying to make that circle as big as you possibly can. Good, and then we'll go back the other way. Really pulling that chin down to the chest at the bottom. So just to get a bit of warmth and a bit of movement into the neck itself. Very nice, and then from there all we're going to do is turn the head all the way to the side. Again, just going as far as we can without putting too much stress through the body. That chin hopefully is going to finish around about in line with your shoulder. If not, don't worry too much about it. Very good. And last one, and perfect. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take the ear down to the shoulder, okay? You should be able to feel the stretching along the side of your neck. If not, what we're going to do is try and increase that stretch. So taking one hand onto the side of the head, just gently bringing that ear down to the shoulder. Okay. If you still can't feel it, it's also worthwhile moving position ever so slightly. So you might need to pull the head ever so slightly forwards, or you might need to pull it backwards, depending on where you're holding the tension in that side of the neck. If you can feel it, just hold it there, and we're going to stay there for about 60 seconds. And then as you can feel the tension releasing, if you need to increase that stretch, what you can do is place one hand under the chair, pull the opposite shoulder down, and then pull that head away even more, and it's going to really elongate through the shoulder, up through the neck, and through this to the head. Okay, this might be quite uncomfortable, but just persevere with it and breathe. Again, like I said, if it does loosen, just increase that stretch, or just find that slightly different position where you can feel it's a little bit more effective. Good. Just last 10 seconds. Very nice, and then relax off. Okay, just give your head a little bit of a turn, and then we're going to go straight on to the other side. Same again, 60 seconds here. So you'll probably find that you're tighter one side than you are the other, so I can feel that this side for me personally, it's a lot easier. So I can really increase the stretch here. Like I said, dropping that opposite shoulder, almost pushing that shoulder down to the ground. Unless your chair is really low, then you can obviously hook your hand right underneath. Just breathe. Trying to relax as much as we can whilst really stretching out through the neck, through the traps. This stretch alone is going to alleviate a lot of strain for most people. Three, two, one, and relax. Bring that head back to the center again. Just take the head, a few rotations. So what we're going to do next is we're going to pull the chin down, okay, into the chest, and we're going to place one hand on the chin, one hand on the back of the head, okay, and then pull, and then through that back hand, we're going to lift up, elongate that neck. Not pushing too hard on the chin, stay in that stretch. I said really lifting up with that back hand. If you need to, you can bring the other hand in. You might even feel this through your upper back. Just going to go for another 10 seconds. Good. And relax. Again, bring it back to that center line and just rotate the head. Get a little bit of movement in. Perfect. Then what we're going to do is place one hand just over the eyebrow. Okay, and we're going to pull away just to relieve any tension down the front of the neck. Again, should you need to, you're just going to depress that shoulder, so drop it down, push it down to the floor, pulling the head slightly away. Breathing the whole time, try to relax into this. And 10 seconds. Good. Relax that arm down. Going to go straight onto the other side. Again, gentle to start with this. Again, if you can't feel it, really push the shoulder down. You should feel it stretching all the way down the side of the neck, just towards the front. 30 seconds to go. Trying to relax that breathing. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and bring yourself back to the center again. Just get that head moving a little bit more. Okay, you should already feel a huge release from that. You can always hold the stretches for longer if you want to. What we're going to do now is from here, we're going to clasp the hands together. Okay, pull, and then we're going to, from here, we're going to drop the chin down into the chest. And you're going to pull your arms away for you, stretching out that upper back. Okay, really separating those shoulder blades. Pushing those shoulders forwards. Imagine somebody was almost pulling you. Really push forwards as hard as you can through the shoulders, separate those shoulder blades. Again, don't forget to breathe. Same still, if you feel the stress start to release, just push that a little bit more. Nice deep breaths. And relax, bring yourself back to that center position, okay? And then the last stretch we're going to do is going to help to release all the stress through the chest and the shoulders, okay? So placing the hand into the small of the back, and then from there, all we're going to do is push these elbows back together to stretch out that chest. Okay, we're going to hold this one for a minute as well. If you are fortunate enough to have someone at home with you, get them to place their hands on the outside of your elbows and push them together just to increase that stretch. Nice deep breaths. That's it, very nice guys. Again, if you can, squeeze those shoulder blades, increase that range of that stretch, increase the pressure, obviously within the realms of which you're comfortable. If this is a position you can't get in, alternatively you can always bring your hands up, and from here, stretch out the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Okay, I just personally prefer my hands to be placed into my lower back and my elbows squeezed together. Nice deep breaths. And relax those arms down. And that's it. Like I said, this is a short, sharp, easy workout that you can do on a daily basis to help alleviate stress and tension through your neck, through your upper back. Yeah, cheers.